When it comes down to the C train and the IND Fulton Street line, I always see the same question. Why doesn't the MTA extend the C line to Lefferts Blvd? Well, I myself have wondered this as well, and only recently have I learned more information about it and if it can really happen. In this video, we're going to be exploring the possibilities of extending the C to Lefferts. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this in the future. Now, before we start talking about how or if we can even extend the C line, we must first talk about why people want to see the C train run to Lefferts. Mainly, I see this change proposed to fix the inefficiencies currently caused by C's terminating at Euclid and to allow all A trains to run into the Rockaways, providing them with more service and possibly giving the Rockaway Beach branch all-day A service. No, not that one. That one. Now, I would love to see this happen if it wouldn't cause so many issues. Now, you may wonder, what issues could this possibly cause? Well, being that the line past Euclid Avenue is only double-tracked and not quad-tracked like most of the underground Fulton Street line, C trains would have to merge with A's. This would cause massive delays on both lines, a further increase from the merging the A and C already do for the double-tracked line between Canal and Hoyt Street. From what I see, there are two options we have if we were to send the C to Lefferts Blvd. The first one is simple. We would have to reconstruct the line east of Euclid Avenue to Rockaway Boulevard to now have 4 tracks. With this, Rockaway Boulevard will be converted into an express station, and riders would be able to walk across the platform to transfer to and from trains bound for the Rockaways. The second option is more complicated and involves demolishing the current L and extending the 4-tracked underground Fulton Street line to Lefferts and beyond. This was originally planned with the construction of the IND Fulton Street line. The subway under Pitkin Avenue was supposed to continue to Cambria Heights, stopping at stations such as the rumored to be completed 76th Street and 84th Street. Now, your first thought might be to just modify the current L to be 4-tracked, but it is an L, and I feel like it would cost more to reconstruct the L than to just demolish it and extend the subway. Yes, I'm going for the Archer Avenue line approach. Not only would this provide the most capacity and probably would be the cheapest option should it be constructed with the cut and cover method, but it would also allow for further extensions into Eastern Queens and possibly even Long Island. This could coincide with a 2nd Avenue line connection onto the IND Fulton Street line, where 2nd Avenue line trains would run along this extension into Long Island, but that is extremely far in the future, and to be honest, is on the border of Fantasyland. So, do I support the plans for extending the C to Lefferts? Yes, but I think there is a much cheaper alternative that will be more effective at providing the current 3 terminals of the A line with more service. My plan would be to just construct the Rockaway Beach branch. I mentioned this in my video on the branch a few months ago, but if we build it as its own subway line and run it to both branches in the Rockaways, we could send all A's to Lefferts, therefore increasing service to all branches. The only modifications we would need to make to the current IND Fulton Street line is the construction of a new transfer point at Rockaway Boulevard. This route, running to both of the Rockaway branches, would be designated as the H train, as that is the internal designation of the Rockaway Beach shuttle. This new H train would run 12 trains per hour on the line between 74th Street, Roosevelt, and the Rockaways. The line would use the upper level platform at Roosevelt, which was built with the rest of the station in 1933. I've even seen people proposing extending the line to LaGuardia Airport, but considering the fact that it does not run into Manhattan, I'm not sure if that would be such a good idea. At least, it shouldn't be a thing before the Astoria line extension. Anyway, to avoid causing any issues with local or express trains on the Queens Boulevard line, it would not interline with it. However, I do propose it stopping at separate platforms at the Woodhaven Boulevard and Grand Avenue stations where people can transfer to locals. Now, you may recall in my video on the Rockaway Beach branch, I originally had an ending at the Rego Park station, and this was done to prevent overcrowding on the Queens Boulevard express lines. In the creation of this video though, it occurred to me that people would just end up transferring to the expresses at the first opportunity, so you might as well just connect it up to the big hub at Roosevelt, especially since there's already an unused platform at that station. Overall, I believe that there are much cheaper and more effective alternatives to improve service to the Rockaways and Lefferts Blvd that does not involve constructing or reconstructing full subway lines. With the H train covering service to the Rockaways, the A's 12 to 16 trains per hour can all run to Lefferts. While this doesn't help much with the issues caused by the C at Euclid, it does help with the line past that station, which is where most people are going. To improve C service, the only thing I can say at this time is to increase its frequency from 5 trains per hour to something a little more acceptable, like 8. Anyway, what do you think about sending the C to Lefferts, and my plans to provide the Rockaways and Lefferts with more service? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you would like to get more of this type of content from Mystic Transit, like, subscribe, and consider becoming a channel member.
You feel me? Wait till the 211s come.
Oh.
The 211s.
The 211.
Summer.
The new trains.
Yeah, summer.
Hopefully soon. They're still testing.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yo, Peters, what's up, bro? 309. Yeah, they got us all jumbled up. They got us jumbled up. They got the conductors one behind. They might as well go because there ain't no conductor on board right now. That's what I'm saying. I don't know went down there. Thank you, Smitty. Yo, my partner's going up or we're going with 601?
601.
He's there?
She's right there.
Okay, cool. Good seeing you, bro.
Likewise.